People of the verse, welcome back to the channel. This is the Eradicator, and look at what we have here. It looks like Star Citizen Alpha 3.11 is finally released. It has a title. It is called High Impact. Good to see, good to see. We're not going to go through the patch notes. We've made literally a dozen videos about patch notes since the beginning of PTU, even in Evo Caddy phase, so we know already what is in the patch notes. Let's have a little brief recap here of what we're gonna get here with this patch in Star Citizen Alpha from 3.11, which is, let's face it, content-wise not so fantastic, but it is going to bring additional quality of life, and this is something that we indeed desperately needed in Star Citizen. So there I have a little introductory text here about a fictional character called Maria. But one of the highlights of, if I may say so, because it's just a starter ship, right? But one of the highlights of Star Citizen 3.11 is, of course, the new Origin 100 series. It has 3 variants. It has the regular touring variant, which is like a private shuttle, good to go from one place to another. This is the combat variant, the 125A, with 2 gimbal size 2 guns. You can also turn them into 2 size 3 fixed guns, which is what I would do if I had a 325A. And also the cargo series, the 135C, which unfortunately I was not able to test in my full review of the 100 series, because every time I tried to fly it, it just exploded. So I hope that owners of the 335C will not be experiencing this bug. Highway Star, here we are obviously going to talk about cargo decks. It takes an incredible volume of ore, food and weapons to keep standing lights on, but with most legal hulls running through at least one cargo deck. Well, I really hope, guys, because we are going to go to the station, something that I have not been able to try, but I will be trying that with my Caterpillar in the live servers. Do those stations have finally increased cargo capacity? Because every time you want to trade 500 SCU of cargo of a metal, say titanium, for example, that's not possible. Those stations are not buying that much. They always say that inventory is full. Now, this is not an excuse anymore because they've got those cargo decks. So I can't imagine that inventory would be full if I'm coming with a Caterpillar full of titanium or full of whatever, right? So we're going to test that, and you can be sure that I will be very vocal about it if they have not modified the inventory of those stations. Located on the system's busiest trade routes, cargo decks are your new go-to locations for ship rentals, hauling supplies, or simply taking a breather during long journeys. Speaking of ship rentals, guys, unfortunately, there are only 3 ships that can be rented at the cargo deck, so that is again not so fantastic. Weapons free, this is exciting here. Green zones forcibly prevent the use of weapons near landing zones and many points of interest. Added freedom, Alpha 3.11 removes them from most space stations, meaning that you are free to use your ship's weapons at will, but beware, there are repercussions for bad behavior. Open fire within close proximity of a space station, and you will have local size 10 security turrets to deal with, so maybe power down the guns on approach from now on. That is a good idea. I think that to power down the guns, I could be wrong, I haven't done this for a long time, but I think that it's P. But please tell me in the comments down below if I am wrong. Rock the boat. We're going to talk about force reactions here. Exciting. I have not experienced them because I've never been a passenger in the PTU, but who knows, maybe you guys will want to have the Eradicator on board. Alpha 3.11 introduces the first iteration of force reactions. Now players and NPCs will react to gunshots. I haven't been shot also in 3.11 PTU. Lean as ship bank into turns and even get knocked down by big impacts. This is just the start for force reactions, with future updates including staggering knockbacks and reactions to exterior ship impacts. Ground elevation here. Planetary Improvements, Art and Geology. Looks like we have new plants and new fauna here. New flora on Hurston. I'm gonna have to have a look. Haven't been to Hurston yet, but this is something that I've been working on for the full review of Star Citizen Alpha 3.11, which hopefully is going to come within the next 2 weeks. Recent updates to backend technology have given Star Citizen's designers more options when painting planets with terrain and biome features. In Alpha 3.11, you can expect greater variety and detail across all procedurally generated landscapes, and this is looking much better than what it did before. Same thing that we were looking here at Daymar. Daymar is more Tatooine-like, with more sand features, less of these big potato rocks. You can see that it's quite clear of them, though those rocks are much flatter, deeper inside the sand, and that's the way it should be, right? As you explore, look out for more variety, details, and overall visual impact on every planet and moon on the system. This is Selene that we are looking here. Selene also looking much cleaner too. Shell Shock. Oh yeah, we're going to talk about guns now. New weapons: bearing GP33 grenade launcher and BR2 shotgun. Weapon icon bearing premieres 2 new weapons: the explosive GP33 grenade launcher and tactical BR2 guns, which are actually really great. I tried those 2 guns, and this is a great combo, by the way. The grenade launcher for long range and the shotgun for close range combat, absolutely fantastic. I have wrecked a lot of NPCs, not players yet, but I'm looking forward to some PvP action in the PU as well. Both of which are available to purchase from Centermass, Concentric Objects, Scutters, and other purveyors of quality arms. I don't think that they're available on Port Olisar though. The BR2 semi-auto mode and 50-meter effective range make it ideal for close-range battles, clearing tight ships corridor. Look at that. This is exactly how it is. Whereas the chambering 6 40mm grenade primed to explode on impact, the GP33 is a devastating assault weapon that brings a touch of drama to any gunfight. Looking forward to using this in Star Marine as well. Throwing fire here. I have not been convinced by grenades in the PTU though, but again, that's because it was a PTU. This is going to require extra testing in the live servers. To throw in something, be it a carryable or a grenade, is much more accurate with options for underarm, overarm, and two-handed throws. Objects now feature mass-related physics too, so lighter objects will fly further than heavier items and vice versa. Jailbreak. If you're into prison, this is not in the roadmap, but still something worth mentioning. If you can keep your weapons to yourself in the new green zones, you'll still find yourself doing some time in the big house. However, prisons are getting an upgrade. The Clasher Rehabilitation Facility now boasts an all-new commissary for you to spend your hard-earned credits. Psst, if you can't do the time, you may be in luck. Word around the mine suggests a fantastic new way to escape the teeth of Aberdeen. Yeah, this is again the devs thinking that escaping prison was a little bit too easy at their taste, so they've just made it a little bit more difficult. We know that there's the brand new interface here. Not just the UI when you enter Star Citizen, but also the inventory as well. So that's going to be more game building blocks instead of Flash. And what do we have here? I think that's pretty much it here. Still have the 100 series, which also has its own little commercial, which is looking quite fantastic too. Can have as a little, I would say, a little nod to the original 300i series you're going to see later. But there you go, the cargo version. There's the combat version. There you go. You can see this guy here kind of makes me think of the original 300 series when they talk about speed and that manly fighter in his manly combat pilot in his fighter. All right. Well, this is going to be great B-roll footage for future videos of Star Citizen, and that's pretty much it for this Star Citizen Alpha 3.11, guys. As I said, it is quite light on content, but at the same time bringing extra quality of life. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Don't forget that this month we've got the giveaways. I'm giving away a Starfarer with lifetime insurance, and also I'm giving away a Reliant with lifetime insurance as well. All you have to do to get a sense of winning is to be a subscriber of the channel and comment to any Star Citizen videos posted this month. The winner will be announced early November. Good luck to everyone out there. I'll come a bit later for another video because we've got some update for the Star Citizen anniversary too. So stay tuned to the channel. This is the Eradicator, and I'll see you guys later.